I learned to talk to computers so that I wouldn't have to talk to people. I hated talking to people. I was going to be a chemical engineering major, but at MIT, the chemistry labs are all the way across campus, and they're full of people. But in my dorm room, I had a computer, and I could stay there by myself. And I did. And I got a degree, and I got a job, and I got a cubicle with a computer, and I didn't talk to anybody if I didn't have to. It wasn't perfect. You don't meet a lot of women in a cubicle. I met a cute woman once at a bar. Things were going well. I offered to buy her a drink. She said, yeah. I asked her what she would like. She said, adios, boy. So I left. I was 3 blocks down the road when I realized that Adios Boy is the name of a drink. And on top of all that, people kept coming into my cubicle to talk to me. I quit that job. I started working for myself. I built multiple companies on top of software that I wrote single-handedly. But I was always broke. They weren't great companies. And when I got tired of being broke, I went and got a job. And at this job, they were doing something amazing, something I'd never heard of before. But before I tell you about that, I need to tell you something about computer code. See, computer languages are just like other languages. The purpose is communication. Good writing is clear and easy to understand. Bad writing is confusing and difficult to understand. But as a software engineer, you don't know if your code is easy to understand or not. You don't show it to people. You don't ask what they think, how they feel, how it affects them. So at this job, they did this thing called pair programming. And pair programming is 2 people, side by side, 1 computer, 1 problem. They work on the same code at the same time. So now, every line of code I write, I know at least one other person finds it easy to understand. My code quality skyrocketed. But it wasn't just the code that improved. Every project I brought this technique to, everything about it improved. See, what we were doing, what we were training ourselves to do with every line was to ask the question, how does this affect other people? How does it affect the engineer sitting next to me? How does it affect the person who's going to use the software? How does it affect the person that they're going to interact with? This is empathy. And this is a guaranteed route to quality code and useful software. And it's made me a very valuable engineer and consultant. But that's just the drop in the bucket. The rigorous practice of empathy has made me a better friend. It has made me a better son, a better grandson, a better brother. It has made me a better leader and a better teammate. It has made me a better conversationalist and a better speaker. That is what the rigorous practice of empathy has done for me. What would it do for you? What would it do for the people that you interact with? I would love to talk to you about it. Thank you.